Parents nationwide are still dealing with the lasting impact of school closures and pandemic lockdowns. A Democrat is sounding the alarm in Chicago, where a new report reveals dozens of city schools have zero proficiency in either reading or math. Martha MacCallum anchors the story, and we did a report 2 weeks ago about Baltimore, and there was not a single kid in 8th grade that was proficient in math in the Baltimore city schools.
So, if this were a country, you would call it a failed state.
Yep.
Right? Public education in the United States, in many areas, is a failed state. So where is the crisis response? Where is the response that's necessary when you have a failed system? I spoke yesterday to Governor Huckabee Sanders in Arkansas. She rolled out a plan yesterday for education reform. But I really don't understand where the alarm is. Where's the crisis response to what's going on in America's schools? It is so sad and pathetic. When you have 55 schools that have no proficiency in reading or math, what is the point? You are failing in your mission. I mean, it's a failure.
But it's a collective failure.
It's a collective
it's the state,
failure.
It's the county. It's the local
100%.
superintendent. It's the teachers. It's the parents.
Well, that's what
They've all failed
100%.
These kids.
They've all failed, and that's exactly right. And that's what Governor Sanders is saying. She wants to address teachers with an idea that also Governor DeSantis wants to do, which is a baseline of $50,000 a year to entice better people into that work, because it's a wonderful line of work. Students need to be assessed. How far behind are you? What do we do to catch you up? Parents need to be engaged. They also need to have choice, right? And both things need to happen in order to fix this crisis situation that exists in American education. If we don't have students who can read and write in the United States of America, what are we doing? And I hate, but why is this not Dr. Jill Biden's #1 issue? She's a teacher. That's her life's work. Why is this not her issue? And I think about, Barbara Bush, Laura Bush, literacy, all the time they spent on the issue of literacy, of making sure that kids could read. I really don't understand why we're ignoring, turning a blind eye to this issue at the federal level.
The other thing that happens is that if you can't read at this age, in the 8th grade, you're likely to be an illiterate adult. And that's something that Barbara Bush really focused on as well, because if you can't read as an adult, then what your life is. Your chances of going to jail increase dramatically. Your ability to earn an income that will be able to support you goes down, and then the cycle continues.
Absolutely. I mean, what if we had a 6-week summer catch-up reading program and basically got volunteers from colleges across America and said, look, this is what you're going to do. This is your service to the country. Spend 6 weeks this summer working with kids and helping them learn to read. And it would be a fantastic way to get people involved.
So they gave us Chicago Public Schools gave us a statement. They said the scores are consistent with other large urban districts.
Great.
They said
we're at the bottom with everyone else.
These scores are a direct reflection of the pandemic challenges.
They existed before that too.
And we expect a strong recovery this year and next. And
we hope so too.
Those gains will be reflected.
Yeah, so they need to set benchmarks and then show people how they've done that, how they achieved that goal, because saying other people are also at the bottom is pretty pathetic.
No good. Thank you, Martha. See you at 3 o'clock today.
See you at 3 o'clock.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.